We're going to see what comes out. I do have another deck coming, so that's exciting. Because you know, this is my first one. So we're going to see what comes out. And the last one, nothing really came out until somebody came on live. So we'll just see what comes out. General messages. General messages for the collective. Round and round. It's interesting because that was already on my mind. That Alicia Keys song. You don't know my name. Says round and round we go. Will you ever know? Some sort of cycle here. What else? That was wanting to flip out. Yeah, never-ending story. Somebody could be feeling trapped in a cycle, or like time and time again. Like it's the same thing time and time again. You seem to be caught up into something. But we have a change in the wind here. You could be wanting a change. Wondering when something is going to change with a certain story. Let's see if any other oracle cards want to come out. Hi. Let's see. I'll take this one. Yeah, let's clean it up. We have 12 and 21 here. So you could be seeing 2s and 1s, 12s, 21. Hi. Getting some general collective messages here. So yeah. Could be wanting a change here with a certain story. Wanting to clean something up here. Any other oracle cards? Time for a nap. Something needs a break. There could be a situation here, you feel like it's the same thing. You could need to go in a hermit mode and think. Think by yourself here. Flexible. Imagine. So automatically I'm getting, you could need to be open-minded on how to change something, on a solution of something. Maybe there's another way to go about something. 19, 20, 21 with TikTok, time, exchanging gifts. Maybe give something time to come back to you. Any other oracles? This is interesting. Time to go. Again, time. All that glitters. Yeah, maybe you need to give something time. It could be a relationship. It could be something else, but whatever the situation is, it's the same thing. I always say, if there's confusion in a situation, you don't know what to do, it's the same thing. Take a break from it. and you will get a different answer. You will get another perspective on it. Taking a break away from something allows you to see it more clearly. Because if it's confusing and you keep being around that confusion, you're just going to stay confused. So you may need to take a step back. Be open-minded, because there may be another way to go about something. Happy, not for you. Yeah, maybe however you're doing something, you keep getting the same result or nothing's changing. Because there's a different way here. Okay, let's see. I feel like let's do this one. Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about. No, not at all. I haven't worn wigs in a couple years. Okay, let's see here. Masculine. Yeah, I know there's some masculines here, but let's see. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, you're wanting a story to change. I don't know you anymore. You could feel like you don't know somebody anymore. Maybe even yourself. I can see somebody looking in a mirror at themselves and wondering what they're doing or who they are, what they're doing in life, or something's monotonous. But you could feel like you had it all together, or you had something figured out, or you knew another person. Now you don't. Been sending energy toward you. Not yet. Yeah, something could be influencing your thoughts, sending energy towards you, or making you think a certain way. The whistle here, it's a group effort. So it could be more than one thing that's affecting you, the way you think, the way you view yourself. Yeah, I was under an influence. Something, or there's more than one thing influencing you here. Also, somebody could need to take a break from social media. That could be one of the things. I really don't like, I'm only really on social media to post. I really don't like even scrolling on social media. It really can mess with your self-esteem. Sibling, that's the truth. Could be a sibling, but it could also just be something about similarities. So maybe some comparison. Somebody could also compare you to other people, like, oh, well, so-and-so doesn't do this, or so-and-so's husband doesn't do this, why do you do it, or something like that. We have the Most High, somewhere on the net. Yeah, get me out of here. You really could need a break from social media. But there's a lot of different things here. Definitely needing some, where did it go? But definitely needing some time to yourself. That rest card came out here. Get me out of here, you stopped me. There are secrets here. Rude awakening. I think the Most High is trying to show you something. the real truth of something, maybe even the truth of who you are or what you should be doing. Some sort of change, yeah. I think he wants to bring a change in for you, change something, but you have to see something first. Or there's some things that you need to let go of. You need to go into a meditative place. Yeah, there's too many things influencing you and too many different voices confusing you. So, you can't pick apart your thoughts and what you're supposed to do and what you're being guided to do from all the different influences. And social media is great for influencing you 20 different perspectives on the same thing. You need to take direct action on this. Take a leap of faith. Feeling lazy. Yeah, all of a sudden. Yeah, it's once you do something, there's going to be a sudden change. But you have to take some sort of action. Yeah, so it might not be a rude awakening, but there's definitely something it could be. But you're definitely, yeah, your eyes are being opened to something. There are secrets here. Something you haven't been able to see. Yeah. With time to go. And then all of a sudden, it's something that's been wanting to come in for you, but you haven't allowed it or you haven't seen it. With imagine, so again, with the moon, getting into your subconscious, listening, getting into more of a spiritual place. You could be just scrolling, when you're bored, when you're feeling, just when you're bored, or maybe you get off of work, you come home, you just scroll before you go to bed or do what you need to do before you go to bed. But take some time to yourself. For somebody, journaling could help you. Maybe you used to journal and you haven't for a while. Also, always keep track of your dreams. Your dreams help you. I know I was wrong, mental. So you know that it's not really helpful for you. It's kind of just like a mindless thing that you do. What is there are secrets here? Can we get anything on that? What's being hidden? There could be different situations here. For some people it might be work, others it may be relationships, or definitely something to change. I care for you more than I show. I feel like something needs more care or tending to. What else? Something feels weird. It feels out of place. Yeah, something feels out of place. It feels very weird. Yeah, again, a ring here, like a cycle. You could be seeing sixes. This one's a 16. This one is a 26. And this one is a 6. So yeah, coming into yourself here. What's that one? A 20, 20, 30. Yeah, 2s and 6s. Yeah. Some inner balance. Yeah. Coming back to spirituality also. I don't want you to move on. You're interesting. A spectacle. Either someone's making you a sort of spectacle or you are to something. It was never going to happen. Yeah, with a chariot here. Something holding on to, or continuously doing the same thing in this situation is not going to allow you to move forward. It's never going to happen. So again, with this, it's either a picture frame or a mirror. So again, looking at yourself, doing some reflecting. Verbal, there's social media. It could also be somebody that you talk to over social media. For somebody, there's a group chat that you're into. Yeah. Yeah, you know exactly what that is. Social media. Something on social media. Group effort. Influencing. So, how does this relate to a change that somebody needs to make? Maybe it could be, there's different situations for, like, if it is a group chat or like a group of friends influencing you in a certain lifestyle. Either way, it's for a lifestyle, or influencing your thoughts that's keeping you stuck or stagnant. And again, filling your time with things that don't feed you at all. See nothing wrong here. What did I do? I don't think so. Your friends. Yeah. There's definitely for somebody like a group chat of friends that you have. But take it how it resonates. That's because that's very specific. Or it could be a group of friends and it's not on social media too. But they don't see anything wrong with, like, it could be they play around a lot and maybe too much. Like, they're not serious about certain things, or there's some immaturity and you might be outgrowing them, or I wouldn't say that you have to, separate from them. But there's definitely something about doing your own thing. You could be seeing 9s too. Yeah. You have a 19 there, which I know that adds up to a 10, which still endings. 45, that adds up to a 9. And then 27, that adds up to a 9. Yeah. And maybe you're passing it off too, like it's no big deal. But yeah, there's something about a catalyst. Something meant to be a catalyst or catapult you forward. So it is a big deal. Let's get married. I was hurt. Ragging. I think that's slang for something, ragging on something. But I don't know. They could be talking about, if you were married, talking about a marriage you were in, was hurt, or a long-term relationship. Let me help you, and I know it too. Oh. For somebody, if you had a marriage or a long-term relationship with somebody and your friends were involved, they didn't help how the relationship went, like they were a bad influence on that also. I fear the outcome being childish. Yeah. I said that. Yeah. Yeah, something about, I'm gonna just say it how I got it. Something about some people acting like little boys. Like just being honest. Fear the outcome. And you know that they were like a bad influence, or like rather, like if you have relationship problems, rather than helping you or giving you sound advice, or just being there for you if you vented to them, it was like very just high schoolish, like, oh no, don't even do that, or like egging you on to be petty, or not listen to your partner, or say, oh, forget them, they're being selfish, this or that. Meanwhile, they're just communicating their feelings, something like that. 5-finger discount, yeah. So it's like taking away from something. There's nothing to be done about this. I want you to sleep with someone you know, or someone you know in general. Mm. You make me so happy. They could have. And for somebody, you're not. For somebody, I don't know that you are fully separated from somebody. Maybe you're just going through a rough patch. If that's true, I would say, yeah. More so, think about yourself. Think about things yourself rather than listening to what your homeboys are going to say or whatever. Or girls, you know. Flip and switch the roles if you need to, if it resonates, if it does. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. And they could have told you, like, or made you feel like there was no solution. But you want this connection. If you want to be with this person, you know, you got to work it out with them. Because they could make you happy. Really. Or you used to be happy at one point and you want to get back to that. Making progress. I knew it all along. Yeah. Cancer and Chariot. Moving forward. Yeah, you knew it wasn't helping. Yeah. I get, honestly, what I see is like a masculine kind of ignoring the partner. Not knowing what to do, or maybe feeling overwhelmed. So scrolling on social media, or just talking to friends about it. And so, again, hermiting or taking some time by yourself and really thinking, not just filling your mind with other things, is going to help you see or realize, or something's going to click. And once it does, again, something's going to change quickly with this situation. So I had a dream. Yeah, write your dreams down. You could be getting dreams too. Yeah, confirmation for that also. Yeah, because you could be getting dreams too. Again, the Most High is trying to show you something. Your guides. Thank you. We're trying to show you something with this. There's a solution, a different way to clean something up. Yeah, to fix a situation, untangle something. But again, you have to be open. You have to be flexible. Yeah, to get through this. And then things will, I could just see like a husband and a wife grilling together, having fun. Oh yeah, Labor Day. A Labor Day weekend. Somebody could be planning to grill out, or maybe you will after you realize something. Yeah, somebody could, for somebody, quality time is somebody's love language. And somebody, yeah. And if you are ignoring them, or you're saying, oh, I don't know what to do, and even my friends are saying, oh, they're just complaining, or oh, I already do this and that. There's something you're not seeing or realizing, making you, with all the different voices, not only that, but it's like turning a deaf ear to this, but it's not about, see, people think when their partner proposes a problem or something they have an issue with or something they want to talk about, it's that, oh, they're unappreciative, or they complain all the time or something. But you don't have to see it that way. It shouldn't be that way at all. I would say, because if they didn't care, they wouldn't bring it up. They're bringing it up because they care, because they want to have a healthy relationship with you, even if that's friends. Anybody bringing up an issue, now the way you communicate that with somebody is important too, but that doesn't mean they're just complaining, or they don't care, or they don't listen, or they don't appreciate you. Healthy and effective communication is very important. Yeah, I thought this would turn out differently. Yeah, there's a different way to see something. Anything else? Time to go, TikTok. Yeah, something needs to change now. Why does this need to change so quickly? Watch this. Yeah, maybe because there's an event coming, or something. I got something, but I think that would be a surprise. Because there's something coming that you don't want to miss, maybe. Yeah, I'm warning you more than you think. It definitely is timing here. I would say even if you can tonight. Lamp, again, another direction. This could symbolize going in two different directions. There's different paths, but also something being illuminated. A decision needs to be made. I feel your absence. I sense it on the inside with the house. Let me show you. With the house here. Again, going within. Yeah. I mean, you're kind of getting a warning. More than you think. This is timely. Take that time. You might not even need that much time. But you need to set aside some time in general to think, go into prayer. Again, you can journal. But a quiet place without the voices, thinking about this situation here. You know, if something keeps coming to your mind also, don't just push it to the side or think, oh, well, here comes this situation again, I don't know. Think on it. See what other thoughts come to you. I possibly can. Let me see if anything else comes out for this message here. Yeah, I'm only sorry I didn't get my way. So don't just think, again, that somebody's, oh, they're just complaining, or they're just being a brat or nothing. It's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. Because if you you know, had an issue or something like that, wouldn't you want them to care and to listen, and you come to common ground? It doesn't mean that, you know, you don't care about them or appreciate them. But there's more than one way to see something. Anything else with this message? Yeah, see, because with Not For You and Happy Happy that came out, it's like, be careful. Be careful and don't turn a deaf ear to this, but be careful with only worrying about your needs. Yeah. Yeah, just something's going to come together. So, yeah. That's pretty much that. Let me see. I can pull some. I have a little extra energy tonight. So, Penelope, let's see. We will do this one here. Let me just put these to the side, and then I'll pull a few for you. And if anybody else wants a few cards, definitely get a couple. If you want a full reading from me, you can check the description. My email is also there if you have any other questions or, I don't know, stories or anything you want to talk about. They're open. Yeah, you're welcome. And hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hope everyone's doing well, whatever time of day it is where you are. Okay, can we have a few cards for Penelope, please? What does Penelope need to know? Just a few cards, please. Single, could be single. Let's see. Unless maybe you need to be. I don't know. You have You're So Sweet. How did you know that? F Your Feelings. I watch you on Instagram. You have somebody watching you, because I don't know where this little knot came from. Distracting me. Yeah, somebody could be annoying or distracting you. Yeah, maybe you need to stay single because, well, there could be somebody trying to talk to you on Instagram. And they could be trying to get you out of your character. Anything else? Yeah. I don't know if somebody's another immature energy. Anything else? I'll treat you better than they can. Help me, please. I don't know. If this is somebody trying to talk to you, they're just not. They're not for you. They're watching you somewhere. Any other cards for Penelope? They could be looking you up. I used to feel this way, now I don't. I post to get your attention. I'm arrogant and can be, yeah. There's somebody that is trying to get your attention. I don't know. But their energy's off. Pretty much. Okay, I don't know. We'll say the person who said me next, please. Enjoying this so much. This explains a lot. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you may need to just stay single. At least when it comes to this person trying to get you out of your character. Or not that they're trying to, they just are because they're like a little gnat. I don't know. Okay, so for the person that said me next, please. If they're still here, hopefully. I think, let's see, golden one? Yeah. Okay, messages for them, please. Don't like what you post. Okay, more about social media stuff. This could also just be about not liking what somebody does or how somebody acts or behaves. Or this is somebody else to you. This is already done. No. Flaws. Yeah. There's something that didn't work out. Hi. Yeah, work. Something either took too much work. Or another one, somebody that drained your energy too. What is going on? What's going on with y'all tonight? Got some, I don't know, people that things aren't working out with them. Yeah, new love. Don't like what you post. Yeah, you could be moving on to somebody new though. There's a past person, it didn't work out. Don't like what you post. Maybe you fought over that. Or there was like controlling what somebody could post. Anything else? Yeah, I can't tell if you love me or not. You're so attractive. So yeah, there you could have had like this could have been like an ex-girlfriend or something, and she was very attractive, but something was off. Didn't work. So you could be moving on to somebody new, or could be shortly. My name is Alana. Well, actually, the disciples did a thing called casting lots. I would suggest looking into that. The disciples did it. There's nothing wrong with me doing it either. Thank you. Tony, I can get a couple cards for you. Actually, we're going to do this one. Okay. Tony is asking about his job. Should he leave? Any advice for Tony with his work situation, please? You know what I feel like? I feel like you already know the answer. In reality, I feel like you already know the answer. Definitely pray on it if you haven't already. Probably, but I think you already know the answer. You gotta go wherever you feel guided. Yeah, you already know the answer. Just make sure you have, I feel like you already have like things figured out though with it. Yeah, I don't know if you're just wanting another excuse to leave. I mean, if you feel like your time is up there, you're no longer growing there, or you have something different you can do, I don't think you really need another reason. Just say my time's expired here, but in my 2 weeks, I'm done. I don't know. I don't think I really need to pull any cards for you, but yeah, nothing's coming out. I think you already know. Co-create. That's your card. So, co-creating with the Most High, your spirit team, you know, however you want to put it. Yeah. I think there's something else for you to build on. I think you already know what direction you need to go. Something about fishing line. I don't know what that could mean. I don't know, reeling something in. I don't know. Reeling in the big fish, maybe. Mean shoe game. Okay. Let me see which one. I think this one for you. I think I'll do maybe 3 more, including this one, and then get off. Again, thank you for all your support. Give it a like, subscribe if you want to. And again, thank you for all the positive energy as well. Okay, any cards for Mean Shoe Game? Oh, yes. Something's a yes. Something's an immediate yes. I don't know. If you were thinking about something or wondering about something, something's yes. Anything else? Financially, Mean Shoe Game, finances, what they need to know, anything. How did you know that? I'll treat you better than they can. Who sings that song? Gosh, do I want to say that? I don't know if it's Mary J. Blige. I don't know. Maybe there's something about a better offer. Let's see. Mine. Maybe something you need to think about. I don't know if you had, if you were having some sort of job interviews coming up or something, or a meeting, but there's something for you to think about. Like what's best for you. Yeah, in terms of the workplace. Yeah, judgment. A decision that you need to make here. Yeah, because you could be weighing options. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not my type. Yeah. Maybe there's something about not just jumping at the first offer you get or the first open thing. Something that you know you're going to want to stay there for a long period of time. Something useful. So maybe it's something you could take from, like learn something, a new skill. Finances, reciprocation. Yeah, something where, yeah, toil and labor. Somewhere where you don't feel like you're working a lot more than you're getting paid for. Yeah, because if it's somewhere where you're like, I can't really see myself doing this, but I'm gonna do it. Like, I could see mopping the floor. So if you have a cleaning job or something janitorial, something like that. Not just taking something because it's like, oh, well, it's something, so I'll take it. Yeah. Something that's going to give back to you. Search for your other social media accounts or something about, yeah, searching for something else. Like different, there could be, like, I don't know if you're applying on different websites. Like, I know there's Indeed and I don't know what else there is, but looking on different websites or finding different means of looking at something. Also, going into an establishment and talking to them somewhere could be useful. Like a restaurant, maybe. I know you're not coming back. I'm no good for you, actually. So I don't know if this is a past job that you were at or where you're at currently or somewhere that you were at. Like not going back there. It's not good for you. Something there could have been a toxic work environment. Yeah, yeah. Somewhere where, like, because you're going to be fine. Yeah. Somewhere where you're going to, something's going to come up. It's somewhere, again, going into the place where you think you want to work at could be useful and actually talking to, like, the manager there. I know there's some places that will dismiss you, but there's something about somewhere that you go. If you go in there, or maybe you shop there, or whatever, you just drive by and you're like, maybe I'll apply here or something like that. Just go inside. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Hi. I think there was somebody else who asked, but I can't see. Was there anybody else? You're welcome. Was there anybody else who wanted a few cards? Okay, well, then I'm going to end it here. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. And I will see you on my next live if you care to show up there.